Considering how heavily fitness studios rely on face-to-face interaction, you'd think that they'd be one of the hardest hit businesses from the circuit breaker measures. But even though physical studios are closed, instructors are finding new and innovative ways to bring workouts to those staying at home. The yoga studio that Polly Sia teaches at has been closed for the past 3 weeks, but that hasn't stopped her from teaching. Since the circuit breaker started, she's been posting yoga routines on her Instagram account, and even live streams entire classes that people can follow along to. So how do you get started recording videos on Instagram?
My last class was supposed to be on the 29th of March. So way before that, I was already thinking of methods to provide for my students, even though I'm not going to be seeing them physically. I thought, why not try Instagram? Because that's how I consume my yoga videos and workouts. So if everyone's doing it, why not? I can do that too. So that's how I got started.
And how has the response been so far?
Response has been quite amazing. For someone with 800 followers, I have about an average of 40 to 50 viewers per live stream, and it really stretches your creativity because you have students ranging from complete beginners, this is their first time trying, versus the other end of the spectrum where you have the advanced teachers, they're all watching you. You know that because you can see that on your Instagram live. So it's quite a challenge to have to create classes for very multi-level purposes for everybody.
Big chains like F45 Orchard have devised workarounds of their own as well, with a series of Zoom workouts they're calling F45 Live. For $35 a week, clients get access to 16 different live workouts, 3 stretch sessions, and 1 nutrition seminar on how to eat better. Did you guys introduce F45 Live before or after the circuit breaker?
We introduced it about a week before the circuit breaker went into place. When the new distancing measures were released, we couldn't have more than 9 clients and 1 trainer in the room. So that was a big difference to what we usually offer, which is about 27 to 36 spaces. So we started to introduce our live workouts so that these people who couldn't get a spot in class could still get their workout in, but at home instead.
So this was more of a preventive measure than a reactive one?
I think it was definitely preventive. Looking at all the studios worldwide, I think Singapore was one of the last ones to actually shut. So we knew that it was a matter of time. If the cases were not going to start slowing down, we were going to have to shut eventually. So we had this in place just in case, and then it happened.
And how's the feedback been so far?
I think given the situation, we're really doing the best we can. I mean, to put it into perspective, we had about 100 people signed in and doing the workout with us on Saturday morning. So I think we're doing pretty okay. It's not as good as having the studio open, of course, but we're making do with what we can.
There are literally thousands of free workouts on the internet, so why do you think people are willing to pay $35 a week for F45 Live?
I've got nothing against all these, these free workouts that are available online. I think they're great. It's just that they really lack that human connection that our live classes offer. Our clients and our trainers are very close. Like, we see them almost every day. These live workouts actually keep that connection there. We keep everyone on track. We keep everyone accountable. We can make sure that you're doing everything safely at home, because the last thing we want is someone getting injured. And we can offer modifications and just make sure that everyone is still having a good time and still getting a really good workout.
These are just 2 examples of how fitness practitioners are working around the circuit breaker, with many more having their own take on the solution. Spin studios like Absolute Cycle, for example, have gone so far as to rent their bikes out to customers, and even included videos that they can cycle along to at home. But even with the progress being made, will online workouts ever be a substitute for the real thing?
A Zoom class cannot replace a physical class. A usual class, you have a 360 view of the students. Versus right now, you have only one frontal view, you can't see the person, and you don't know what kind of environment they're in. And sometimes when you tell them, okay, you need to engage certain muscles, they don't know if they're engaging the muscles enough until you point it out to them. So there are definitely a lot of challenges from this.
While they still get their workout in, they really lose that physical team training feeling that you get. In the studio, you have 30 other people with you, just working out together. Doing that online, while it's still good, it's not the same as doing it in a studio, which I think a lot of people really like.
Nevertheless, the fitness industry has adapted surprisingly well to COVID-19, and should be a blueprint of how to make the most of a bad situation.